yesterday. I'm living in the light of a new day. I won't waste another minute in my old ways. Praise the Lord, I've been born again. Goodbye yesterday. I'm living in the light of a new day. I won't waste another minute in my old ways. Praise the Lord, I've been born again. Yeah. Oh, I've been born again. Again and again and again and again. You rescued me out of the mess I was in. You traded my sorrow for something to sing. Now I'm dancing on the grave of I once lived in. Goodbye yesterday. I'm living in the light of a new day. I won't waste another minute in my own ways. Praise the Lord, I've been born again. Goodbye yesterday. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me. I've got resurrection in my veins. Praise the Lord, I've been born again and again and again and again. You rescued me out of the mess I was in. You traded my sorrow for something to sing. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Again and again and again and again. You rescued me out of the mess I was in. You traded my sorrow for something to sing. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Come on, we say, I have decided to follow Jesus. The world behind, the cross before, and I won't turn back. Yeah. I have decided to follow Jesus. The world behind, the cross before, and I won't turn back. I have decided to follow Jesus. I'm gonna leave the world behind, the cross before me, and I have decided to follow Jesus. The world behind, the cross before, and I won't turn back. I won't turn back. And I won't turn back. No. The world behind and the cross before, and I won't turn back. I won't turn back. I won't turn back. No. The world behind, the cross before. Again and again. You rescued me out of the mess I was in. You traded my sorrow for something to sing. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Again and again and again and again. You rescued me out of the mess I was in. You traded my sorrow for something to sing. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Praise the Lord, I've been born again. Praise the Lord, I've been born again. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Oh yeah. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Yeah. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. You ought to dance for the Lord. Dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Dancing on the grave. Now I'm dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Dancing on the grave that I once lived in. Praise the Lord, I've been born again. I wish I could tell you, wish I could describe it, but I can contain it, can't keep it to myself. There aren't enough colors to paint the whole picture. Not enough words to ever say what I found. Wonderful and beautiful and glorious and holy is merciful and powerful. Who we talking about? That's my King. We declare the glory, give him all the honor, altogether worthy. Who we talking about? That's my King. There's no one before you. Yes, we will adore you. All of this is for you. Who we talking about? That's my King. The name above all names. I'm not letting the rocks cry without joining the chorus. There aren't enough notes to make the harmony. It's the song of the angels through all of the ages. It's all of the earth and heaven symphony. Wonderful and beautiful and glorious and holy, he is merciful and powerful. Who we talking about? That's my King. We declare the glory, give him all the honor, altogether worthy. Who we talking about? That's my King. There's no one before you. Yes, we will adore you. All of this is for you. Who we talking about? That's my King. Hey, yeah. That's my King. That's my God. That's my shepherd, my protector. That's my King. That's my rock. That's my anchor, my defender. That's my King. Yeah. That's my God, my shepherd, my protector. Yeah, yeah. That's my rock. Who we talking about? That's my King. We declare the glory, give him all the honor, altogether worthy. Who we talking about? That's my King. We declare the glory, give him all the honor, altogether worthy. Who we talking about? That's my King. There's no one before you. Yes, we will adore you. All of this is for you. Who we talking about? That's my King. Hey, that's my King. That's my King. Who we talking about? That's my King. Angels bow before him. Heaven and earth adore him. Who we talking about? That's my King.
The clock! I'm so glad that you are at Epic World. This has nothing to do with Sid's smelly feet. It turns out that the villain Acrophobia is causing more trouble. Let me send you an image from the security cameras inside the park. Apparently, Acrophobia is pouring chocolate syrup on the rides so that the tracks are slippery and the coaster cars are slipping off the tracks. This could cause a lot of danger for people on these rides. So it's time to suit up and stop the people of Epic World from getting on these rides. I'm way ahead of you, the clock. There is, in fact, part of the armor of God that can help both you and Sid in this situation. To help, I have a file that explains the mission behind these good news boots. I'll send it to your watch. You would think that sharing good news would be really easy, but sometimes we need courage to talk to people we may or may not know, even if we have something good to say. It can be scary to go to new places where the people we are sharing the news with might not understand it. God made sure we could go tell others about his love by giving us the power in the good news boots. Just 3 days after his death, God brought Jesus back to life. Jesus appeared to his disciples on a mountainside near Galilee. When they saw Jesus, they worshiped him and thanked God for his love. Jesus had an important message he wanted them to understand. Jesus said, "Go and make followers of all the people in the world. Teach them to obey everything I have told you to do, and you can be sure that I will be with you always." The disciples knew that going to faraway places and sharing the good news of God's love might be hard, but they did what Jesus asked them to do. When we decide to follow Jesus, we should tell the people around us the good news about his love. Jesus' promise to the disciples is true for us too. He will always be with us. It can be easy to make excuses like, people might make fun of me, I don't know what to say, or it's too hard. But with the good news boots, God gives us the right words to say and helps us to not be afraid. When we suit up with the good news boots, telling other people about God's love has the power to change their lives forever.
You are here, moving in the midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you. I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. Oh, I worship you, Jesus. I worship you, turning lives around. You are here, oh, You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop working. Come on. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. You never stop. Oh. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, you're working. You never stop. You never stop working. You never stop. Yeah. Oh. Even when I don't see it, you're working. Even when I don't feel it, yeah. You never stop. You never stop. You're the way maker. Yeah. Way maker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Light in the darkness. My God, that is, sing, that is who you are. Oh, that is who you are. Oh, and that is who you are. That is who you are. Oh, that is who you are. Oh, it's who you are, my Jesus. Sword of your word, firm in my hand. Faith like a shield, strong in the battles, ready to stand. Breastplate of righteousness over my heart. Belt of your truth is my anchor. Shoes on my feet, lead me to share your peace. And firm on my head, the helmet of salvation is there to cover me. I am standing strong in the armor, strong in the armor of God. I am standing strong in the armor, strong in the armor of God. I know from my head to my toes your protection covers me. And if my God is for me, none can come against me. So I am standing strong in the armor, strong in the armor of God. Sword of your word, firm in my hand. Faith like a shield, strong in the battles, ready to stand. Breastplate of righteousness over my heart. Belt of your truth is my anchor. Shoes on my feet, lead me to share your peace. And firm on my head, the helmet of salvation is there to cover me. I am standing strong in the armor, strong in the armor of God. I am standing strong in the armor, strong in the armor of God. I know from my head to my toes your protection covers me. And if my God is for me, none can come against me. So I am standing strong in the armor, strong in the armor of God.
It's a jungle out there, on every side I'm getting pressed in. But no fear, cause you know what I'm dressed in. I got peace all up in these boots, and this belt around my waist help me speak that truth. Knowing the giants seem big and it all gets dark, I got a shield of faith big enough to block those fiery darts. A breastplate of righteousness guarding my heart, part of the reason I ain't falling apart. Yeah, I'm prepared this time. Helmet of salvation to protect my mind. Make the enemy feel it. Sword of the spirit when I strike back. Ain't no getting up this time, cause I'm standing